Hey guys, it's TJ here, and today I'm here to talk about Star Wars with my boy Virtual.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back to invade your channel and say awful words, just like last time.
So after we did that video about games of 2020, we was talking about Star Wars for some
A
time,
good little while, we got kind of distracted.
and he mentioned that he never had watched The Rise of Skywalker. So so I told him to watch it, and he said
TJ gave me a little task. TJ gave me like homework to go away with to watch this terrible movie.
he turned it off halfway through.
Okay. To be fair, I put it on at like 12 o'clock, like 1 a.m., sort of midnight type of time, and I was just tired. I got like an hour and a half in, and Rey was running around on another desert planet with a lightsaber. It was all just the same shit again. They had that tiny, ugly little robot man who would like fix things. He was like a tiny mechanic dude. It was driving me nuts, and in the end, I was like, I'm going to bed, dude.
I don't think it's a horrible movie, but it's not a good movie. It's
It's probably not horrible. I can never give a true review on it yet. I'm trying to figure out. I'm scrolling through it right now, trying to figure out where I got to. I remember it was the fucking. Do they ever bring back that big alien that's in the Millennium Falcon with them? There's like one shot where they're flying around and there's like this big, like Toy Story Pixar looking alien behind them. Who's like, whoa! And they never see him again. I was so confused by it at the start of the movie. Let's go find this little fucker.
yeah, but yeah, it's you. You say how far did you get?
I'm still trying to figure out. I'm going back through my file right now. Yeah, where is this alien dude, man? Oh yeah, and they go to the magic planet. Everyone's dancing and shit. They do another Kylo Rey pullback. Oh, they brought back fucking what's his name? Guy from Episode 6 you meet on Bespin, the floating planet.
Uh,
God, I'm so bad with Star Wars names.
uh,
Always comes Pistol, best friend of Han Solo,
Lando.
gambler. Yeah, Lando Calrissian, that's the one. He comes back and he's old. He's in like a little thing. That was a pretty cool scene, to be fair. Exploring the Sith tunnels. I don't remember any of this. Oh yeah, and they started doing what was with the stormtroopers on the magic bikes that would shoot forward. Do you remember that? They had
Yeah,
like boosters at the back of the bikes and they'd fly into the air.
yeah, they was chasing them on that sand planet, right?
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool at first, and then I realized once they had jetpacks, it was like, why do they need to have a jetpack on the ship to shoot them in the air? Why don't they just jetpack off of it? It's a strange ass design. It was fucking with me. Yeah, and what was with the Emperor coming back? Is he just a Force ghost, or are they actually trying to say that he's back and he's alive?
They in the movie itself, they never really explain how he came back. They just say he's back.
So he's back. So he's alive. It's not just like talking to Kylo from the dead.
Well, in the novelization of the movie, they say that he's a clone.
What? So those people from Episode 2 came back and did a clone, but of the Emperor.
Well,
Wait, can you do that? Wait, why? If they could do that, why didn't they clone Jedis then, rather than clone troopers?
well, they say that he's so powerful that the clone body can't handle his power. So that's why he's trying to get Ray.
He wants to take over Rey's body. Okay, clone bodies are weak. That's why I always thought. There's no way a clone could be force sensitive. Oh, by the way, I'm completely off topic. Have you been watching Mando?
Yeah.
Dude, that is so fucking good. This season has been just killing me every episode.
Did you see last episode?
Which one was? I don't know if I'm completely caught up yet. I'm on episode 5.
The one with Ahsoka.
Yeah, where we first introduced her. Oh yeah, and there's that sweet ass like kind of samurai type of battle at the end where they keep cutting back between Mando and the dude shooting at each other, and then
Yeah.
Orange Chick and her thingy.
Oh yeah, the latest episode is dope. Is
They expand on her. Is she done? They just give her one episode. Does she come back?
I think she's just one episode.
Ah, man. See, I don't watch Clone Wars, but all my friends who I watch Mando with obviously fucking freaked out at this episode. But it's just separate from Clone Wars. She's a cool ass character. Kind of sad she's not anymore.
Yeah.
Although, didn't they undo midichlorians in this? I remember they started to try and like push over the idea of midichlorians.
I mean, Metachlorians are still canon.
They're still canon? I could have sworn somewhere in Mando, me and my friends were like, ooh, are they trying to push it out?
Well,
They're trying to forget that it exists.
I remember when
I think it's when they're training Yoda.
when they were talking about Baby Yoda. They was talking about his M count, and they never say.
Oh, did they actually bring it up?
They never say metachlorians. They just say his M count.
Oh, I missed that. See, they were talking really hardcore about like force sensitivity and about how it's a force that travels around the whole world and everything. And I thought they were going back to the old style stuff, but I guess you got to follow canon. I like that, by the way. What was his name? What did they rename Baby Yoda to? Grognak or something?
Grogu.
Groku. It's pretty adorable, but it's not as good as Baby Yoda. You can have a lot of trouble shaking that name.
I just call him Grogu now.
Oh, you've switched. I'm gonna have trouble switching. He's Baby Yoda in my mind so hard.
It's not Yoda. It's just
Of course not. I do wonder how many like non-hardcore Star Wars fans watch that and were like, "Oh wow, it's the start of Yoda. This is how his story starts."
It is this latest episode. It's a very surprise appearance by someone. Comes in this.
Ooh. I swear to God, if the Emperor comes back again, it's Mando now. I'm back again. I'm 2 clones now. He starts rising the ships out of the ground again. What was that about? He had a bunch of buried Star Destroyers? Where? Where the fuck can you bury that many?
Where did he get the resources and the manpower to build all that stuff?
And why has he been sitting around for like 50 years just not doing it? Just like waiting for his whole power over to the galaxy to fall? It seems odd. I really feel like this is what J.J. Abrams always wanted to do. Then Rian Johnson changed it in episode, whatever the fuck it was, in between the sequels. And then because J.J. Abrams was back, he's like, alright, back with my plot line of bringing the Emperor back.
In the movie they say that he made Snoke. So I'm guessing that he was...
Well, that was always the theory, wasn't it? That Snoke was like just like a voice for someone bigger. But I didn't think it was just going to be the Emperor.
And
I don't know. Star Wars has this weird attachment to its source material, where instead of like referencing it and being cool about, hey, we're from a universe that's like Star Wars, they feel a need to like put in literally the old movies. Like have the old movies keep happening again. Like this is a real story. The Emperor doesn't have effect anymore. He doesn't matter anymore. But because they treat it like a bunch of movies, he just has to come back.
I remember when the trailer for Rise of Skywalker came out and they revealed that the Emperor was coming back. I was excited. And it was because they were saying like this movie was going to be like the culmination of the Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
And so if you're going to bring the Emperor back, the Emperor is the architect of all the Skywalker's pain. So it would make sense that you bring him back if that's what you're going with. That this is the end of the Skywalker saga.
Okay. I think that's completely fair enough because he started the whole thing with kind of getting Anakin to turn to the dark side and everything. I guess that he is like directly connected with that storyline, no matter what you do.
But
how are they?
I just thought.
But should I get you to spoil it for me? Oh God!
I'll do it if you want.
What's the connection to Skywalker? I mean, okay. Hold on. Who's the bad guy? Is it Rey or Kylo? Just tell me that.
The Emperor is the bad guy in the movie.
Okay, I know that he's the bad. Wait, did they both become good guys? Please don't tell me Kylo and Rey turned to the good side. Is that what happened? Oh, that's so fucking Disney Pixar bullshit, man. the fuck?
Uh, it
Dude,
was
they
even
didn't.
what's even more funny is how Kylo turns to the good side.
Does he just give up? Is it just because Ray has a pretty face? Why does he turn?
Well, he's fighting Rey on right where the Death Star remains are, and
There
Leia
are
keep
remains of the Death Star?
yeah,
Dude, I saw that shit explode. Where are the remains? That is a big ass explosion.
and as they're fighting, Leia calls out to him and she says Ben, and then she dies, and then that's how Ben turns to the good side.
Oh, her death inspires him to switch her. Oh yeah, I'm watching him run around with a blue lightsaber right now. Who are these guys that are in all black? What are
So
these guys?
the Knights of Ren.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so these guys have been hanging out in the Death Star this whole time?
Uh, so the guys Kylo's fighting with the blue lightsaber.
Yeah, yeah, right in front of the Emperor's looking at him.
Oh yeah, those are the Knights of Ren.
What are they just been hanging out with the Emperor for like the past 50 years, just waiting?
No, they just because Kylo he's like the master of the Knights of Ren. They're like these force sensitive people.
Oh, okay. Are they like his guards that have turned on him, kind of Order 66 style?
Yeah.
Right. Oh god, yeah, Poe Dameron's in it. Poe Dameron's one of the most forgettable characters in the world. In episode 7, I thought he was going to be great, and he just hasn't done anything in all the movies. Like in episode 8, there was the pink-haired lady who kept giving him orders, and he'd go against her orders, and then they'd lose. Like, he took matters into his own hands and then lost. It was like, it's a really weird point for his character. It was like, you should have just listened to your captain. You've screwed everyone over with your selfishness.
Yeah.
I think I'm watching Ray die.
You,
God, it's crazy how little I care about this character.
I did like the scene where she's fighting the Emperor and she's like calling upon all the Jedi to be with her. I thought that was a cool scene.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. To be fair, I might just slap on the fight scenes, because I'm sure that whoever worked on those were like, "Ooh, I get to work on a lightsaber scene." Just put something cool in there, in between all the weird storytelling. Oh my god, there's a CGI layer in there. Why? Oh no! Oh, it looks really odd. Oh god. Yeah, what the fuck? And Luke is a Force ghost on the island again. He's now. Oh god, he's gonna lift the X-wing just like Episode 6. Oh my god. Isn't it crazy that X-wings can be underwater for like a fucking year and you just pull it out and it's fine?
But
Oh, I'm so tempted to actually put on the whole thing, but the thing is, it looks so good when you look at the little screenshots, but you sit down to actually watch it, and it's like,
but you so so the way they what what the title means, the rise of Skywalker, it means that Rey becomes a Skywalker.
So, okay. Because my whole thing was either they were going to do... Because these are the two storylines that I thought would be interesting. Either, yeah, we find out that Rey's a Skywalker, and she defeats Kylo, / brings him over, but then fails too fully. I always thought it'd be interesting if he's too dark side to ever come back at this point, and he would have to be in like some sort of weird Anakin period for a little bit. And then the other one was that Kylo is actually the Skywalker. They made a mistake. He's not Han Solo's son. He's like Luke's son. And that would be the whole twist of this big thing. But just having them both be good guys is fucking boring. That's it's not interesting at all.
And it makes sense to me for Kylo to turn to the good side.
Yeah, I think it was just like, well, if she dies, then we have a good excuse. So, but they didn't actually make it make sense.
He killed his dad, tried to kill his mom multiple times, Now she's dead. Now
But,
that
but yeah,
lady.
this lady he met like a year ago dies, and he's like, ah, my whole mind has changed. I think she killed my own father. It didn't bother me a bit.
uh,
Yeah, also, what's with Rey being a Skywalker, by the way?
but,
Wasn't it kind of cool that she
but,
was some loser on
but,
a desert planet who was saving the universe?
well,
Why does she have to be as part of a special plan?
well, she just takes on the name Skywalker. So she just
I know, but
after.
doesn't it add her to this like epic lineage of Skywalkers? Whereas I think her character was cooler when she was literally a loser, like an
Yeah,
absolute nobody.
yeah, I thought that was cooler. And
Although I guess they try and keep that with her boy she's always going around with. I'm so bad at Star Wars names.
Finn,
With Finn. Yeah, yeah. Finn is still a bit of just like a random guy. But I guess he's ex Stormtrooper.
I mean, they imply throughout the movie that he's force sensitive.
Oh no. Why can't they just let anybody just be a guy? I swear, if they made Han Solo a character now, by the end of the movie, he'd be like picking shit up with his mind. He'd be like fucking the new Yoda. Everybody has to be important. There would be no Boba Fett character in the new series for sure. So why do they imply that he's a clone? I want to get more on that
It's
because
in
I
the
saw him fall down a big hole.
in the movie they don't say they don't explain how he's back, but in the
Oh, it's in literature.
yeah they just in the movie they just say I'm back. No real explanation.
I'm back, fuckers! He comes in with a bunch of fucking Star Destroyers out of the ground. Oh yeah, and Ray had that stupid helmet. I don't know why this bothered me so much. They'd like plastered his helmet back together, but instead of making it look like a good movie prop, they've just made it like red lines throughout it. And I think it's so they can sell it as a toy. It looks awful in the movie. It doesn't look like someone's held a helmet together with carbonite. It looks like someone's ran around with a red felt tip pen. Yeah, I kept feeling the whole toys thing in this one. Like that, like I could tell that every time they made a new character or a new weapon or anything, it was like, wait, we want to make sure that this is easy to make into a toy, so we can make lots of money off this. Like all the new aliens and stuff. That new thing that Lando's driving around in is such a like easy sellable toy that they show off for a second. The new stormtroopers with their jetpack, bike speeder thing. It's so like I felt like I was being advertised to the whole time.
I mean that's essentially what Baby Yoda is.
That is exactly what Baby Yoda is. But I'm glad they're giving him a character. It's not like Porgs, at least. It's not quite as bad.
But uh
Oh, Asian lady's still here from the middle movie.
Rose,
Yeah, Rose. Is she actually a part of the story, or is they just put her in the background?
they just put it in the background.
Okay, this is the thing where you have a different director for each movie. They just disagree on what's interesting. Set up this whole Rose character in the next movie. She's not even in it. Like, where'd you set her up then?
I know a lot of people didn't like Last Jedi either, but I actually really like that one.
Well, that's the confusing thing is if there was a Last Jedi 2, it probably would have included Rose a lot more and kept on the timeline of Kylo and Rey becoming almost like a romantic couple but fighting through it. But the thing is J.J. Abrams wanted to carry on with his original story from Episode 7 of Rey's journey as a Jedi into eventually, I guess, bringing back the Emperor and fighting him. So their story is like there's this weird middle movie that seems like it's from a whole different franchise now.
Yeah, so at the end of the movie, Rey dies and Kylo survives. So he goes up to Rey's body and he puts his hand on her stomach, and then I guess because they introduced the concept of force healing, so I'm guessing he like put his
Wait, I'm watching this happen. So he's picking her up, her lifeless body. He hugs her, he touches her belly, he gives her a little tickle. She's back. They have a romantic, beautiful kiss in the mud. And he's dead? And now he's sinking into a bed. Why is the bed sinking?
I think he turned to a force ghost.
So wait, he's both in some sort of mid-dimension with Rey, bringing her back to life, and his body is also with that little orange lady. What?
No, that was Leia's body.
Wait, Leia's body disappears as well. Why?
Because, well, I don't know. I can't even explain that.
Yeah, why is the bed sinking? Where's her body going?
Because when Jedi die, they learn
Yeah,
they
yeah,
learn.
like
They,
Obi-Wan originally. But why Leia?
I guess she learned how to become a Force ghost.
Right as Kylo died. Fuck knows. Oh my god, and they've got some massive shot of a Star Destroyer hitting Bespin. What the fuck? See, this is what I'm talking about. Why is Bespin in this movie? It's supposed to be just some random gambling planet that Han Solo stops off at because he knows a friend. It's not important to the Star Wars universe. But it's in the movie, so... And look, why are we on fucking Ewok planet? I forget what this one's called. Why? The
Endor.
fucking Ewok... Endor, that's the one, the fucking forest moon. What the shit? We even cut. Is this? Please tell me that's Jakku and not Tatooine. We've got to stop going back to Tatooine. We got to invent one new desert planet, dude. I feel like they invented Jakku just so they didn't have to say Tatooine again in the new movies. One of the only good things about this fucking sequel thing is BB-8. I still feel like BB-8 is a great character.
I mean, my favorite sequel trilogy character is Kylo.
He's interesting, but I wonder if he's killed it for me in this latest movie, with his arc finalizing in such a weird way. Man, do they really expect people to now like Kylo after they watched him kill his parent? Like, it's hard to redeem him now. And in the last movies, he was like a little petulant child, cutting things up and screaming all the time. Like, I like that as a character, but I can't now think of him as a good guy all of a sudden. It's such a weird switch.
I know people say Vader was evil, but he was able to turn to the good side. But it's Vader.
He never would have. He never would have. He did that last thing for his son, and I think if he lived like an extra 10 years, would have probably gone back. The power had taken over his mind.
And for me, the difference with Vader is with Kylo, he had a lot of moments where I call come to Jesus moments, and he like when he was on that bridge with Han Solo, and when in the Last Jedi when he was saying kill all the Resistance members, and he knew his mom was in there, but he decided to kill them all, and so Vader didn't really have that, and till the in Emperor's throne room with his son with Luke. So to me, that's the difference with Vader and Kylo.
Yeah, I think it's also a lot more redeemable because of how much older Darth Vader is and how his son almost dying in front of him to the hands of his lord is like quite a changing moment. Whereas like Kylo's like known this lady for like a year, two tops. There's not if you're willing to kill your father, like some random lady that you kind of like dying is not going to be that effective. And so does she come? So am I watching right now? Rey gets to live and Kylo dies. He gives her his life. God, they are really retconning how the Force works.
And another thing, the Emperor, his whole thing is about finding the secret of immortality. It's secret to live forever.
Oh yeah, thingy's what's that? Have I ever told you of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Yeah, that whole thing.
And Emperor at the end of the day doesn't really care about the Sith. He's more about himself. And so the whole thing about him trying to, is towards the end of the movie it's revealed that he's trying to get Rey's body to possess Rey's body. So
right, okay. So because she's like the last person who's extremely Force sensitive, she wants his body. He wants her body.
it's revealed that she's his granddaughter.
Oh! That's such a dumb twist. So who did he fuck? Who did he fuck to have a child?
Okay, so
Did they not say?
in the novelization, they say that he had a clone son, and kind of like Django and Boba, and so then the clone went on to have a daughter named Rey.
So it's just some random thing. Oh my god, she's in the movie? Ray's mother's in the movie?
But she's in a flashback.
Oh, for like half a second.
Yeah.
Human female who worked as a junk trader during the New Republic era. The father of the child was the guy. Oh my god. So why did he clone himself a son? And then just let him run off?
But I guess he was trying to get himself a new body because it got destroyed back when the Death Star blew
But
up.
why isn't he keeping an eye on him? Why is he letting him fall in love? I mean, isn't that the opposite? I mean, I guess you can fall in love with the dark side.
I forgot why. I do remember him explaining it. But I forgot why.
Oh, there is something. Okay. My lord. Why did they put this all in one movie? Holy shit. Yeah, it's too many reveals, I think, as well. For them all to be believable. Oh my god, Han Solo's in it in a flashback. They are really killing my love of these movies. They're pushing me here. I think if instead of him trading his life, if he could have done some very Darth Vader-esque shit, and by killing the Emperor, killed himself, that would have been slightly cooler. I just don't like the idea of he gets out alive and then drops his life force into. It's so like sci-fi
Dude,
bullshit.
I remember when I was first watching the movie, I was like, "Oh, they killed Rey and they let Kylo live." That's kind of not what I thought was gonna happen. But then he, uh, I guess, put his force into her, and she lived, and he died.
Sounds like such a hardcore innuendo. I'm gonna put my force into you. Jesus Christ. Why is the Emperor in like a red suit? They give him a new costume.
That's just what he's wearing.
He gets a cool new red t-shirt. His cool t-shirt.
And in the Mandalorian, they showed the snow clone in one of those. I think it was like in the fourth episode of new season, when he was helping Cara Dune in Greece. You still, you still there? Hello?
Hello? What happened?
Oh yeah. Okay. I couldn't hear you for a second.
I've been talking to myself for a good like 3 minutes here. I found out that the Emperor is still alive, the original actor.
It,
That's pretty crazy. And the guy who played oh my god, he's 90. Holy crap.
Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, all of them are old.
Oh my god, this Okay, so here's what else the Emperor was in. He was also in Wizards of Waverly Place and Garfield, A Tale of Two Cats. What happened to his career after Star Wars? What happened? And he was in Jurassic Park The Lost World. He's in Jurassic Park 4! That's awful! Oh, poor guy. And he was in Wild Wild West. What a hard career this guy's had. The Green Lantern TV show. It just gets worse and worse. Oh my god! And does she really go back to Luke's home?
Yeah.
Oh, this is such fan service. She walks around on the fucking the big carrier. Goes back to his home. The two suns setting in the distance. Oh my god. How odd. So are they done? Are we done with Star Wars? Because they must have. They can't just keep going. They have to start something new.
We got Mandalorian. We got
I mean, for movies, there's no way Disney are putting down all that movie money.
I think we will get some more movies eventually, but I think the focus right now is on the TV shows.
I mean, to be fair, I hope so. That's the stuff that's going well right now for Star Wars. Dude, oh, I found it! I found the weird alien thing! The one from the start. Hold on, I'm linking you this photo. Dude, what is this? I saw it at the start of the movie. It was in the ship, in the Millennium Falcon. I feel like that is 100% invented purely for a toy. People watching, by the way, there's a giant orange... It looks like a turd. It literally looks like a turd with little mushrooms coming out of it and two eyes on the top. You Google to find it.
Even though I didn't like Raz
It's
Skywalker,
roughly 8 minutes
I'm still
into the movie. What I'm talking about.
yeah, I'm still excited for what Star Wars has coming, and yeah, it's
Well, Star Wars is still cool, and it
yeah,
hasn't killed the Star Wars universe, but I just don't trust... I mean, honestly, I just don't think I like J.J. Abrams. I just don't think I like the movies he makes. They always are stupid. Either it's his dumbass mystery box thing, or he reveals everything in the last 5 minutes of the movie and it feels bullshit. Just like Star Trek, just like Lost, and now just like Star Wars.
yeah. I like Force Awakens. I did like that.
I thought Force Awakens was a cool way to open the new universe, but now in the context of the other ones, like, because I don't like the overall story, I think I don't like it anymore. I think as its own singular thing, I was like, oh cool, this could lead into something good. But now I'm kind of like, oh. Something so cool in that Kylo Ray story that I really feel they missed. I don't know what it is, but there was something in there that was really, really interesting. And also, how is Rey going to be Force sensitive where she's clearly been pulled to the dark side like 4 times? Like, she's fallen in love and she's like, she's been angry, felt lust, she's felt fucking... She's actually seeked out revenge. How can she be like a good person now? That's the whole point of training. And she hasn't been training since a child. Why can she now be like 25, do one lightsaber fight, and she's what the fuck? And why does she have a yellow lightsaber? What, is she really the most powerful Jedi? What about all the ones that didn't fall down to all of the things that are supposed to make you dark side? Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, I've seen her hate. I've seen her angry. I'm watching her very angry right now. She looks pissed off. You're not calmly controlling the Force.
I've heard a lot of people complain that she's a Mary Sue. I don't think so. She's not a Mary Sue.
What do you mean, like a female character just placed in to be overly powerful?
A Mary Sue is essentially a perfect character. Like they do, like they can do no wrong. They always succeed.
Unrealistically free of weakness. Yeah, I'm looking up the definition. Right. Yeah, I don't know. She's failed a little bit. She's been pushed through the mud, definitely. I mean, yeah, but I can kind of see the comparison a little bit, that she clearly isn't following how, everything that you teach about the Force. Like, everyone who's ever done the same thing she does was not able to become a Jedi. And it is a little bit like, well, yeah, you fucked around and you haven't trained and you have entered into the dark side and When we tried to train you with Luke, you were totally pulled into it. But yeah, you're good now. Have a yellow lightsaber, Pog. Why the fuck didn't Obi-Wan have a yellow lightsaber, dude? Is she really more powerful than Obi-Wan? I mean, come on.
I don't think lightsaber color shows how powerful you are, though.
Isn't that the point that she got the? I thought that was the whole plot, that the crystal is like infused by you or whatever.
I mean, yeah, like if you get like uh sorry, if you get crystal, it just changes to the color that I forgot. They were explaining like how the crystals work, but it's like
I always thought it was just that like the crystal would never work unless you were a Jedi. Like you couldn't build it if
yeah,
you.
yeah. If you have the dark side, you have to steal a
That's why
Jedi.
Kylo's is all scuffy.
Yeah, you
He
have to
tried to make it and it's broke.
because if you a Sith, you have to steal a Jedi's lightsaber and corrupt theirs. You can't use just a
Oh, so
regular.
so there's no red crystals.
No, no. So like when Darth Vader, all them, they stole theirs from a Jedi, and then they
Oh,
just
that's why he still has Anakin's saber in thingy.
yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, but I mean, so is a yellow just another crystal? Because I feel like that's one that's like really positively infused. I always took that from just drawings of people and shit.
I mean, like, so it's like you just get drawn to a crystal, and that's the crystal that you have. So,
Oh, Harry Potter style. You're drawn to your wand. For the most part.
yeah, so any final thoughts on Rise of Skywalker?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to learn about lightsabers now. Apparently, green is commonly chosen by the counselors who focus on mental knowledge of the Force, while blue is often seen by the hands of the guardians who focus on learning combat and become warriors. I never knew that. I always thought that green were just higher rank than blue. A green is a protector, whereas a blue is sort of more of an aggressive warrior. In essence, a lightsaber's color reveals something about its wielder and its personality. So you will just, yeah, like you say, you'll be pulled to it. Fucking cool. Alright, I think I'm going to read this whole article, TJ. Yeah, final thoughts. I'm just going to be really redundant and have a hot take. Shit movie. Don't watch. There you go. That's my complex critique.
I don't think it's horrible, but I think there are some cool moments in it, but
Well,
it's
yeah, that's the horrible thing about these movies is it's made by hundreds of people. So there's cool fight scenes, there's cool music, the camera works great. There's a lot of really good CG. There's a lot of really awesome shot composition. But I feel like the general story is
it,
what really lacks.
like my favorite part of the movie is when Rey is fighting the Emperor, and it's like you get to see cameos from all a bunch of other different Jedi as she calls upon them saying "Be with me." I thought that was cool. So
Yeah,
you
I
hear,
bet you the team that handled that loved that scene as well. But they're so separate from the main story.
yeah, so you hear Anakin's voice, you hear Mace Windu's voice, you hear Yoda, you hear Ahsoka, you hear basically all the Jedi of the past. I thought that was a cool scene.
That is really cool. Oh yeah, doesn't Ahsoka have to die at some point just because of lore?
Well, because uh, I mean, so I'm guessing, but I don't know. They might just kind of pull some out their ass and say, well, Ahsoka's not dead. You just
She
hear,
got she has a clone, and her clone had a son, and that had a boyfriend, and they made a kid, and that's Rey. Pog. Oh my god, I hate the Emperor clone thing. That's actually going to really bother me. Because I thought at least they had some scene in the movie that I had to get to where, like, they're going to cut to him falling down that shaft at the end of episode 6. He does some stupid ass, like, grab on a pole or something. He's like, aha! I caught myself! When does he make the clone? Wait, what? If he dies in 6, when does he make the clone? Is it already there?
so they explain it as he's falling down the
No! As
eh,
he's falling!
no,
What?
not he no, like no. like okay, so he already had the clone made, but as he's
Okay.
falling down he transfers his consciousness into the clone body.
Ah, okay. I thought you were like, he's falling, he makes a phone call. It's like, hey, can somebody get a clone on the go? God, that is ridiculous. Great, but he couldn't have been in the Death Star then, right? Because he would have, it all got blown up. He must have had this clone.
Yeah,
Man, he is planned out. He has a big plan ready.
yeah,
If literally I die and my whole house blows up, I have a backup plan. Jesus.
he already had that clone on Exegol.
On the magic planet with all the Star Destroyers buried.
Yeah,
So did he fly the Star Destroyers there after that Star blew up, or did he make like millions of Star Destroyers and then just not use them in battle and just bury them during the most important part in his war? He just buried them.
they don't explain it. They just say he has them.
Alright, yeah, fuck this movie, TJ. I'm done trying to understand it.
Oh
God
man.
damn.
Uh,
This was another fun one though. We should do more of these.
yeah, this was fun, but you know, let me know what did you guys think about Rise of Skywalker? Did you like it, or did you like Virtue? You think it's a piece of shit?
If you like it, please tell us why. I'm dying to know why people would love this movie.
I have heard some people really like it. It's I yeah I don't think it's as bad as Virtue think it is, but it's but it's not a good movie. But
Damn. Even when you get a super fan like TJ to say that a Star Wars movie is bad, you know you fucked up.
but yeah, I'm excited to see what Star Wars has coming up next, whatever that is. Or it's Episode 10 or something else. But
Hopefully not with JJ Abrams. Crossing our fingers.
but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.